Joshua Media Ministries and Apostle David E. Taylor, my spiritual father. Um, I am just really excited. I have my new glasses on, and my testimony is at age 4, I was playing with a tape dispenser and a metal tape dispenser, and I was told not to. I was told not to, and I did anyway, and it was around Christmas time. And I tore the piece of tape off. The dispenser sliced my eye, tore my cornea. So I have a band. At that time, it was an experimental band that was behind my right eye. And by it being behind my right eye, I was blind for almost a year. And so all my life, I'd had a very, very thick lens and partially blind in my right eye. After going to, so story told, after wearing Coke bottle glasses and being talked about and bullied all my life because of my eyesight, and because I looked weird in being called four eyes. So years have gone by, fast forward being a part of Joshua Media Ministries since 2000, my need was believing God for my eyesight to be touched as well in the process so I could wear nice glasses without having. And I asked God to heal me. I said, Lord, I'm going for her healing for my youngest daughter, Jewel. I'm going for her healing and for her blood disorder of sickle cell and Turner syndrome and congestive heart failure and so many different things that she had contracted from her birth mother. And again, she turned 3, it became final. So, she's my child, and so I don't want to see her suffer anymore. So, Apostle session in her place, thing going on in me. Um, I begin to experience flickers in my eye, in my right eye, seeing shadows and things that I normally don't see. And so I scheduled my day, thinking that, okay, well, Val, and I'll wait till it me to go ahead and make the appointment, keep the appointment. My eye was weepy, not sticky or gooey, just tearing, tearing. So it'd been tearing for those few months since August, and then finally I went in, and we thought maybe it was, the type. And on October 16th, and I saw a doctor, saw a specialist, and everything else done, and the 3D. He said the band is still there. He said, but he said something's different. I said, well, what? He said, your eyes got better. He said, well, your type of condition that you have for your eyes, he said, your eye worse. I said, well, I've been praying. I said, my apostle, my spiritual father has been praying for me. He said, well, who is that? I said, Apostle David E. Taylor. And he said, that sounds familiar. And he's Hindu. And he said, that sounds familiar. I said, well, he's in Taylor, Michigan, Joshua Media Ministries. He said, that sounds familiar. And he said, faith always brings us closer to our healing. And he said, well, your faith is strong. I said, yes, it is. I said, yes, it is, because I touch and agree. And so I bless God. I thank God for a praying man, a covering that is connected to the Father, and I'm connected to the Father, and I'm connected to him. And so we're like-mindedness and with people who believe in the power of God. So what I was believing for my daughter, I also believe for myself. Today I wear a thinner lens. It doesn't protrude out the back of my glasses. They're stylish, they're colorful. So I just want to tell you that when you touch and agree with the power of God, and that when you operate in faith and you operate in your gift and you believe it, that you'll see that blinded eyes will be open, deaf ears will be unstopped, that limbs will grow, that your supernatural abundance is there for you. So, Joshua Media Ministries and Apostle David E. Taylor, see, I can see. I can read things I couldn't read and even read them better with my glasses on. Amen. And I do have contacts and I wear them periodically. And so I'm able to have them navigate and keep doing what I'm doing. Amen. In Jesus.